I just want to show you how cute this is. Every night before bed, I give him a dental stick, but he doesn't eat it at night. He waits until the morning and saves it, and then first thing in the morning, he'll go to his crate, grab it, and take it outside to chew on it in this particular spot outside. It's really cute. So I think we're really close to being able to shake on both sides. He's gotten really good on the left side, as you can see, but now I'm trying to teach him to also shake on the right side. I think he'll have figured it out within another week or two, because he's already starting to, like, when I reach over and touch his right paw, he shifts his left onto his left paw so that I can lift up his right paw. So I think that he'll start lifting it on his own within hopefully a week. And that'll be great, because then I can hopefully start to trim his nails, which definitely need to be trimmed pretty good, but I haven't really been comfortable trying it because I'm pretty sure he'll still bite me. I have been able to groom him in a lot of other ways this week. His fur had gotten pretty long, especially on all of his legs, front legs and back legs. I've got a clip here kind of showing how long the hair was on his legs and then on his stomach. And then what kind of the worst part was on his back legs, where he really didn't like to be brushed or trimmed. And you can see it's gotten pretty long, and there's also a bunch of matting kind of on both sides of his butt there. And so we really needed to get that trimmed down, but he hasn't been a fan of me touching it. However, the other day while he was chewing on his bone, I had the idea to try and trim it while he was preoccupied with his bone. It actually worked out perfectly. He was so caught up in chewing that he really didn't notice or care me kind of clipping all the hair. And he also was getting really into it and rolling over on his back and stuff while chewing on the bone. And so that gave me perfect access to trim his back legs as well. Once I got them trimmed, it was much, much, much easier to brush him. I think probably because there weren't so many tangles, and so it didn't hurt him as much. But previously, he really wouldn't let me brush his back legs like I'm doing here. So I don't know if part of it is just comfortability with time, but I think that trimming it down did make a really big difference. So here's a nice pretty picture of him all trimmed up, and yeah, I'm really proud of him. So our Look at Me training has been going really well. I've started to see some positive effects that it's having when we take walks, actually in kind of 3 different ways. The first is that he'll now actually accept treats when we're out on walks. And he used to, as soon as we got outside, he was just too excited. He didn't want treats, he didn't care. But because I'm feeding him outside like this in the front yard so often, now he will take food on walks. The next thing is that he will actually respond to the look at me command while we're out on walks. That's also something that he wouldn't do, but since we've done it so much in the front yard now, it doesn't matter if we're in the front yard or 1 block or 2 blocks down the street. If I tell him to look at me, he'll generally look at me because he knows he's going to get a treat. And then the third way is just that he started to look at me on his own a lot more. So if we're walking and then we stop, he'll immediately sit down and look up at me, which is awesome. I'm really, really happy that he started to do that on his own. So that's it for this week. By the way, last week's video I accidentally posted as private, and so it didn't end up going up until Thursday. So if you didn't get to see that, go and check. It is there, and it has some really cute footage of him at the park, and yeah, it's just got some really cute videos on it. So yeah, he's doing really well. My roommate is spoiling him with food, we're spoiling him with pets, and he looks really happy overall.